Alright, it's been too long. My house is somewhat finished renovating though. Here is the collar that we're going to use. It's been screwed and glued together. It's been varnished, a little bit of Danish oil on it, so it's pretty waterproof now. I have drilled a hole. This is going to end up flipped up, and the lip there is going to sit into the recess in there, so it should be fairly stable, but I will be using some silicone glue to help keep it stable. Let's see if I have any problems. So the lid is now off. I've got my bottle of Star Sand and a rag, and I'm going to make sure I'm happy that all of here where the silicone sealers can end up, on here and then in this lip, is all clean. One thing with the hinges on my Fisher & Paykel, there's two ones in the back and two on the side, and it's spring loaded, so you have to make sure you're leaning on the top as you undo it so that you don't get it flicking up at your fingers on the last screw. Yeah, I'll bring you back once I've done the cleaning. Quick dry fit to make sure everything is sitting nicely. Yeah, it's nice and sturdy. It's not going to jump out. I was a little bit worried there's some little buttons in there hiding screws, but gives it a nice pressure fit. So time for some silicone. So here's how I've beaded it. I've got 2 rows there and 1 row there. I figure keeping water out or keeping condensation from getting under the lip is more important, and we're under a roof, so the top lip should be fine. Let's squish it on and clean up any excess. So I got a reasonably good bead on it. I had to push some more into, or pipe some more into one of the sides, but all the other sides are nice and tight. Wrapped a bit of Glad wrap, cellophane around my finger and smoothed out the bead. There's still a few bits that are sticky, but I'll wait till they skim up and then I'll just scrape them off. Let's see if we can fit the lid. Well, you've missed out on quite a bit of sweating and swearing. What I've had to do is wrap some bamboo so that I don't have to drill a hole around these, because they need to be not just notched in there but also bent back to provide that positive opening pressure. And when they're bent back like that, I can put these in place, and when they're not bent back like that, these hinges don't fit in place. So I've managed to use these to help me one-handed do it, and I've marked some holes on the front and the back that I need to drill. Another issue I've noticed, which I won't be able to fix today, is that this lip is obviously comes down. It's expecting that inset that I'm taking advantage of to help seat the collar, and I haven't got a matching inset on the top, although I remember my plans wanting it, so I'm going to have to borrow a router from somewhere and route that in and redo a bit of the Danish oil waterproofing, but we'll get that done another day. Right, that's as far as I can get today without the router. I've got the screws all done on the sides here. I've got my spigot in place. No tap in place yet. I have got it, but it's tucked away somewhere. For once my CO2 tank can stand upright, finally. I can get a third keg in here if I want it. And yeah, the little spring-loaded bits are in place, letting me do that pretty easy. Here is the issue though. this bit here and all the way down to here need an inset. Luckily this is nice and far down, it's not going to affect this at all, but I am going to need to get a router, which probably is for the best. I need to clean this out a bit anyway. It does mean I have to have the keezer off for a bit, so I suppose there's only one thing to do while it's still a little bit cold, you know. Oh yeah. Well, I'm going to enjoy my beer and think about how I can get a router to fix that up.